All right. So in today's live, we will be going over how we are going to create coloring books and coloring pages just like this, right? So that is what we're going to be going over today. Just waiting here for some people to come in the room, and we will be touching bases on how we are going to start creating these coloring books just like this one, how we're going to be creating coloring book pages, how we're going to be able to create the covers and all of that in this one. I haven't decided yet, are we going to do actual digital or print coloring books, but I feel like I'm going to do digital. Hey Megan, welcome in, love. How are you doing today? How you doing this morning? Hopefully you're doing good. So in today's live, we're going to be doing coloring books, and then we're going to get back into the digital planner. You're good? That's good to hear. That's good. I'm doing good. Yep, I'm doing good. God woke me up this morning, so I'm happy. I thank God for that, So, yeah, we're going to be getting into coloring books today. Let me get my laptop. Okay. We're going to be getting into coloring books today. Guys, as y'all know, the last two lives, we did the digital planner that I'm working on for myself. Now, I'm still going to be doing that later on. But right now, we're going to go over the coloring books. I didn't go live yesterday. I was supposed to, y'all, and I was too tired. I ain't feel like coming back live, y'all. I was too tired, so I didn't come back live, but that's why I said I'm gonna pick up where I was gonna do last night, because last night I was gonna do the coloring stuff, and I didn't never come back on last night, so I only went live twice yesterday. So this morning I was like, I'm gonna just start off with doing the coloring, and then I think the next one that I'm actually gonna do is going to be the actual planner, because I do need to go ahead and finish that. And I think I decided that I'm going to actually do the daily pages for the planner. I'm going to actually link the daily pages because, like I said, I am a monthly planner and I am a daily planner. So I'm not really a weekly planner, so I'm not going to really have a weekly layout. I don't think. I couldn't really think of what I would do for a weekly layout. Yeah, I couldn't really think about it, but I am going to have a daily one. I will have a daily one. So, yeah. So that is what we're going to be going over today, guys. Yeah. So that is what we're going to be going over today, guys. Sorry about that, y'all. I got a text message. I didn't even know if y'all was still going to be up here. Look at y'all rocking with me. All right. So we're going to get into how we're going to create these coloring books today. I think I'm going to do a digital one today. I'm going to do a digital one today. We're going to go over how you're going to create a digital coloring book. I have done physical coloring books as well. I don't know if I'm going to get flags by showing y'all that, but because I just got flagged before. But this is a cover that we did for a coloring book as well. This is the interior page right here. Right? Hold on, y'all. Sorry, I think. Let me see here. Okay. Let me show you. I'm going to show y'all it really quickly because they flagged me. So, as y'all can see, this is one that we did, okay? Let me hurry up and get off of that before they be like, no. No. So I was just waiting for some more people to come in here, but it looks like, I don't know what's going on with my live. It's like it's only one person in here? Is it even pushing it out? Megan, so are you still in here? Yeah, I think it's just you in here. Okay, getting my stuff together. Okay. Let me know when you finish, love. Let me see. Okay. Let me actually pull up one of these because I don't want it to be... Let's do the 4th of July since we're in the 4th of July vibes. The 4th of July. The 4th of July. I still gotta post a live from yesterday. I thought I had did it, but I guess I did not. I need to go ahead and post that. So, because this is gonna be this live. So I need to go ahead and post the live from yesterday. Did I download it? Is this the last one from yesterday? Let me see. I don't think this is the one from yesterday. I think this is an old one. Welcome in. When we have, so anything that I want to add that I can't think of, the Altiair cover studio, goals for me, for my business, and I can do a goal planner. So I can definitely do that. So let me do goal planner. Yeah, this one is, okay, love. This one is not the new one. Let me delete that. I'm going to have to download the new one from TikTok and go into that. Let me see here. Hold on, y'all. So I'm trying to check something really, really quickly here. We will be going over how to create coloring books. So give me just a second here. Let me see something here. I'll go to more. Live tools. No problems. More people coming in. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Like, they're barely pushing my lives out right now. It's probably because before I was getting all these dang old restrictions back to back to back on one live. So it's probably going to take a little while before they start pushing it out a little more. So yeah, that's what I'm guessing. So this was the other one. I don't need this one. I'm going to delete that one. Okay. This is the one that I need to download. Okay, is that one already downloaded? Let me see. Because I'm trying to upload this to... Welcome in, everyone. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. I think this is the one. Let me download it. So it can be downloaded in the background. Thank you for the likes, love. Okay, hopefully that is the one, but I'll check it in a few. We'll see if that's the one or not. It's downloading. Okay, guys. So we're going to be going over coloring books today, right? We're going to be going over how to create a digital coloring book. That is what we're going to be going over today. I was trying to wait for some more people to get in the room here, but I feel like TT is not trying to push me out really like that. Probably because I don't know what was going on before, but I was getting restriction after restriction after restriction back to back to back on one live, which is crazy. And I didn't know what was going on, so I feel like I'm gonna have to rebuild everything up for them to get me out again. So I feel like that is why, maybe. I don't know. Oh, wait, it's starting to come a little bit more people. So we're going to be getting into actually how to create coloring books on this live, right? that's what we're going to be getting into today. Can y'all tap the screen and share the live out? Please tap the screen and share the live out. Please tap the screen and share the live out. We're going to be getting into how we're going to create coloring books just like this, right? Thank you, love. Thank y'all for tapping the screen. I really appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for tapping the screen. Tapping the screen lets me know that y'all are interested in the topic and y'all want me to continue to teach. So I can see that y'all are interested in the topic and that y'all want me to continue to teach. Okay, so we're going to be getting into how you're going to create digital coloring books like this. Now, you also can use this tool to create physical coloring books as well, right? You can use this tool to create physical coloring books as well. But in this live, we're going to go over digital for this one. We have one over print as well, right? This is the front of it. I don't want to show it too long because I don't know about TT getting upset. So we have one over physical as well. Let me see if I can find one here. Okay, here's one. So this is one that we did for a print, right? I can't show it too long because TT gets mad. So yeah, that is that we did for print, right? And we did multiple interior pages, as you can see here. We have these interior pages, right? Thank you for the follow, love. These interior pages, right? So y'all get the point. So now let's show you how you're going to get access to create all of these type of coloring pages for yourself, right? Okay. So first, we're going to come to the Altiair Studios here, and we're going to sign in. So I'm going to go ahead and sign in, and we're going to have to go to the color studio, right? The color studio. So right here is the color studio. We're going to open that. Okay. Now, we're here at the color studio, and as you can see under the batch prompt settings, for the prompt set type, we have all of these options here. But for this, we're going to do a print one, and most of the time you're always going to choose, excuse me, this one right here, unless you're trying to actually do something like separately, like you see here. Most of the time you're always going to choose this one right here. Okay, so we're going to choose that. For the interior pages, I recommend if you're doing a print coloring book to do at least, if you're doing a print coloring book, to do at least 40 pages in your coloring book. If you're doing a digital coloring book, then I recommend to do at least 30 pages in your coloring book, at least. Now, these are the minimum. You can do more if you would like. Okay, this is just the minimum. Okay. So now that you have that, you're going to choose your interior pages. For this example, I'm not going to do a full coloring book on live because that would take too long. So for this example, I like to do like 2 pages on live, because if we did a full book, it's going to take too long, and I need breaks in between my lives. I'm not just about to be going on and on, I need some breaks. So we're going to do 2, but again, I recommend for print. Welcome in, Steffi. Girl, you caught me now. I know you wanted to catch me yesterday. I didn't even come on live yesterday. I didn't come back on, girl. I was tired. I was like, you know what? I'm like, I'm going to just do it in the morning. I'm just doing it in the morning because, honey, I'm tired. I don't feel like going back live, so I didn't go back live yesterday. I only went live twice yesterday. I didn't go back live again when I was like, I might, but I never went back live. So, yeah. Let me see. Is she still in here? Yeah, okay, she's still in here. All right, so you're going to choose your interior pages, right? Hey, love. Hey, sky's the limit. You're going to choose your interior pages. Oh, that's okay. I feel you, sis. Yes, girl. I was like, what in the world? But y'all, can y'all tap the screen and share the live out for me, y'all? Let's get this live pushed out, okay? The goal is to get this live pushed out, okay? I need TT to know that this live is engaging and that we needed to get out to the people, okay? Y'all help push this live out by tapping the screen, following, or sharing the live out, okay? Even if you just click share and then you click copy link and you don't send it nowhere, that's fine. That's still showing engagement. So just share the live, tap the screen, and we're going to get through this training, okay? All right, thank y'all. Okay, so now for the interior pages, you're going to select which one you want. For this live, I'm going to do 2. I'm going to show y'all 2, but if I show y'all 2, y'all know how to do 20, 30, 40, 50, however many you want to do. Okay, but I'm going to show y'all 2 in this example because, again, we're live, so we can't just be doing the whole coloring book on live. That's going to take too long. We don't have the time to do that on live. Okay, so now for the format/size, right? For the format/size, what size do you want your coloring book to be, right? What size do you want it to be? So we have multiple sizes here. We also have an option for you to put in a custom size if you would like. For my coloring books, I don't know about y'all, but for my coloring books, I usually go with Amazon KDP letter if it's print, right? If it's a print coloring book. If it's a digital coloring book, I usually go with this one right here, iPad portrait, right? If it's a digital coloring book. So yes, Megan, I would go with 8.5 by 11 if I'm doing print. And if it's an iPad, if I'm making this for an iPad or a digital coloring book, I usually go with this one. Now, just because I go with this one doesn't mean you can't go with 8.5 by 11. You can go with 8.5 by 11 if it's digital or if it's print. Either one. You can go with it either one, right? It doesn't really matter. Okay? It doesn't really matter. These are just sizes at the end of the day. The main thing you want to make sure when you're choosing a size is that you stick with that size throughout. So that is the only thing, right? You want to make sure you keep that size and you stick with that size and throughout your document when you're creating your final document and everything like that. That is the only main part that is the difference, right? Y'all continue to tap the screen, y'all. Don't forget about tapping the screen, y'all. Y'all tap and watch. Tap and watch. We got to get this live pushed out. And if y'all get this live, if y'all continue to tap the screen and share the live out and help your girlie to push this live so TikTok can know that this is an engaged live, I will show y'all how to get access to my live recordings. And not only that, I have a freebie for y'all, right? I have a freebie, right, that I created for y'all, for those of you that is interested, for my beginners, right? For my beginners that are just starting and they don't even have a product, they are like literally starting from square one, right? This can be for beginners or it can be for people that's just keep doing multiple businesses. They can't decide to find what they really want to do. It also can be for you as well. But for my beginners or people that just can't find their niche, I created the Altiair Niche Finder, which is going to help you to find your niche, right? It's going to help you to find your niche, right? It's going to ask you, I trained it so that it can ask you multiple questions that's going to help you to pick a niche. The Niche Finder is going to give you a niche, right? And it's going to give you 10 free digital product ideas. Plus, it's going to give you a 30-day action roadmap for you to start creating products and selling now. All of this is for free, right? All of this is for free. Who wants to get access to this free niche finder? If you want to get access, put a 1 in the chat and I'll show you how to get it. If no one wants to get access, I won't show you how to get it. But if someone wants to get access, put a 1 in the chat and I'll show you how to get access. All right, Megan says 1. Christian says 1. Thank you for the follow, love. Steffi says 1. Cutie says 1. All right, so we do have some people on the live that wants to get access to the free niche finder. So I'm going to show y'all how to get access right now. So first, what you're going to do if you want to get access to the free niche finder, where it's going to ask you some questions, right? And I'm continuously improving this, right? So I'm continuously improving it, training it so that it can get better and better and better. So keep this in mind. So how you're going to get access to it so you can get your free niche, right? You can get your 10 free digital product ideas, and you can get your 30-day action plan, right? You're going to click right here on my face, right? You're going to click my face. This is how you're going to get access to your free niche finder. So you can get your literally free niche. You're going to get a niche for free. It's going to help you to choose your niche. It's going to give you 10 free digital product ideas, and you're going to get a 30-day action plan for free. Thank you for the shares, Joe. So you're going to click my face right here. You're going to click it again, right? You're going to click it again. Then you're going to be brought to, hold on. You're going to be brought. Okay, anyways, you're going to be brought. Oh, welcome in, Christian. Kristen just signed up for her free niche finder. Welcome in, love. As you can see, you got your niche and everything. Just take the steps and take action. Take action. You're welcome, love. Okay, so you're going to click right here. You're going to click right here. And then it's going to be right here. Get access to the Altiair free niche finder. You're going to put in your information. It's going to take you there. It's going to ask you some few questions so that it can better help you to get your niche and give you that 30-day action plan as well as the 10 free digital product ideas. And yes, you're able to download it at the end if you would like, or whatever you want to do from there. So yeah, that is pretty much how you're going to get access to it, guys. So if you want to get access to the free niche finder, the 10 free digital product ideas, as well as the, okay, Steffi, as well as the 30-day action plan, that's how you're going to get access. Could you repeat it? Yes, love. So you're going to click my face right here. You're going to click it again in a little white box. When it pops up again, you're going to click my face again, right? Then what you're going to do is you're going to come over here. It's going to take you to my profile, right? On my profile, you're going to click right here. Oh, Danette, we just had Danette also come in. So welcome in. Welcome in, y'all. Y'all is getting y'all free niche finders. Okay, welcome in. Okay, so now you're going to go over here, get access to the Altiair free niche finder. You're going to fill out your information. Welcome, Stephanie. We just got another one. Stephanie, welcome, love. I hope everything works out for you for your niche and all of your plans for your 30-day action plan and everything. Got it? Okay. All right, Stephanie. Congrats. Congrats, y'all, for everybody that's getting access to their free niche finder. All right. So that is that. I'll go over that again later on in the live for the new people that come in. So for the people that got it, congrats to y'all. Give yourself a round of applause. Welcome in, Kim. Kim just got her free niche finder. Let's go, Kim. All right. Let me see here. Let's give it up for the people that just got their free niche finder. Gianna, I'm sorry if I butcher your name, love, but Gianna just got her free niche finder. Congrats to Gianna. All right, I'm so proud of y'all. Y'all taking action. That's what I like. Take action, because every time you don't take action, you're leaving something behind and you're letting people skip the line and get in front of you. You need to take action. Definitely take action. I see the hearts, Victoria. Thank you, love. All right. So let's get back into the free training, okay? So for this one, like I said, you can choose any of these for digital, really. You can choose any of these. You can do Good Notes. You can do iPad Portrait, whichever one you want to do. I'm going to do Good Notes because I don't know about y'all, but when I do anything with digital planning or anything with digital, I love myself Good Notes. So I'm going to do Good Notes. But you can do iPad. You can do any of these, right? Welcome in, Megan. She just got access to her free niche finder. Welcome in, Megan. Congrats, Megan. Okay, so we're going to, yay. All right, I see you, Megan. I see you. Okay, so we're going to click right here, Good Notes Portrait. We're going to click there. For me, this is what I'm going to choose. You can choose what you want. If you're working along with me, if you already have the software, choose which one you want, okay? Thank you for the follow, Victoria. All right. So now, these are the sections that we want to include for our coloring book, right? So in this example, we are going to be creating a digital coloring book, right? We are going to be creating a digital coloring book. So we don't need a back cover, right? We don't really need a back cover. Now, if you wanted to create a digital coloring book with a back cover at the end of it, that's your choice. Do what you want to do. But for me, when I'm creating a digital coloring book, I don't waste my time creating a back cover because I feel like it's not really that important when you're creating a digital coloring book, right? Now, if it's a paperback coloring book, then yes. And this software is able to do all of that. Like, this is an interior page that we created with this software, right? This is an interior page that we did for kids coloring book, right? And then this is the actual cover to that. I got to be quick with this because TT don't really like it. So this is a mock-up that we did with the same software, right? This is a mock-up, right? And it was for print that we did, right? So we did a lot. This is the coloring page, as you can see, that we did. This is one of the interior pages. And this is that mock-up that we got. All of this from the same software, right? So that is what we're getting into today, okay? So I'm doing a digital coloring book. So I'm going to, the boho coloring book looks beautiful. Thank you, Christian. Thank you so much, love. And I literally created that idea from scratch from my mind because some of my coloring books that I do, I get inspiration. And then some of them, I just come up with the idea in my mind, like how I wanted the scene, everything. And that is what happens with that. Thank you for the follow, Dr. Sam. So, yeah. So, for this digital coloring book, what we're going to do is I'm going to remove the back cover. As you can see, all of them are selected already. I'm going to remove the back cover because we're creating a digital coloring book. Now, if you wanted to create a print coloring book, you're going to keep the back cover on, okay? If you want to do the print, but we're creating a digital one in this example, so we're going to keep the back cover off. Now, we're going to need the front cover and we're going to need the interior pages, right, to create our digital coloring book. Now, we don't really need the mock-up, but we can use it, right? Is that the color studio? Yes, love. This is the color studio that we're in today. So I'm not sure if you've been on my lives before, but before we was creating a digital planner for myself. I'm creating one for myself, and you can follow along. Didn't see the screen? No, you're fine. You're fine. You can follow along with that process. I will be going over the actual digital planner part later on today, but this live I wanted to go over the color studio because we've been on the digital planner one because that's a series. I have a series where I walk through creating the digital planner. Let me show you that really quickly. This is what we've been creating for the series for the digital planner. Let me show you the cover first. So we was able to create this cover. Hold on. We was able to create this cover in the Altiair cover studio, from the tabs, right, to the coils, to exactly how we described her hair, her eye color, her nails, her outfit. Everything was created in the Altiair cover studio. Thank you, love. And then we created these actual planner pages in the Altiair planner studio. So that is how we were able to create these pages. As you can see, this is the monthly page, right? So we have monthly pages, we have custom pages. As you can see, this is a social media followers growth. This is a custom page where you put in your digital planner that you can, if y'all ever had a digital planner, y'all know what this is. But if you haven't, if you're not really familiar with digital planners, some digital planners have custom pages like this, where it's just a blank page and you can add any templates that you would like in this page, right? So that is what that is for. So yeah. Y'all get the point. So I'm going to go back here. Since this is about the color studio, not really the planner studio, we're going to be getting into this the next live that I go to. So today we're going over the color studio, but we're going to be getting into this the next live. I just wanted to show that for you because you asked. So yes, love, right now we're in the color studio. This was created with the cover studio, and the pages that go in this, like this, was created with the planner studio. So there's 3 studios, right? Really there's 4, because there's a publishing studio that allows you to publish and get the final product that we have that we just recently released, but that one is a monthly plan. The other studios is a one-time payment. So yeah, so let's get back to it, guys. So we have our complete product bundle. We have 2 interior pages. I don't recommend to do 2 if you're going to do this for the final product. We're just doing 2 because we're doing it on live. So for print, I recommend 40 pages or more, and for digital coloring book, I recommend 30 pages or more. Okay, so now we have the front cover and we have the interior pages. So should we do a mock-up? Do y'all want to see the software do a mock-up on this example, or y'all don't really care about the mock-up? If y'all don't know what a mock-up is, let me show you one of the coloring pages mock-ups. So this right here is a mock-up that we did for the boho flower girl. This is a mock-up that we did, right? So this is a mock-up. Megan says yes. Joe says yes, do one. Okay, we can definitely do one. We can definitely do one. All right, so we're going to do the front cover, the interior page, and the mock-up because we're creating a digital coloring book. So we're not going to, Steffi says yes. Okay, so we're not going to do the back cover for this one because it's a digital one. If you were doing a print one, you're going to do the back cover. Okay, now guys, this is a new update that we have added to the Altiair Color Studio. This is a new update that we have added. Let's go. All right, one more time. All right, so for this update, what is this update about, right? So I thought about the people that have loved ones or that might just want to have a custom coloring book where they can take their photo and change it and make it into a coloring book, right? They can take their photo and make it into a coloring book page, right? We added that feature. Now, this is a premium feature, right? So there's 2 options to unlock this feature in the Color Studio. You can either get the monthly Altiair Publishing Studio, which includes upscaling. It includes the final actual like hyperlinking your PDF for your digital planner. So it includes the actual linking your digital planner so you can finalize your digital planner. It includes the upscales, and it includes the coloring pages. And if you have the Pro plan, it includes the master tab. So it's easier for you to link all the pages of the tabs, as well as it includes the tab strips if you have the Pro plan. Now, if you have the creator plan, which is the $20 a month plan, that one, it only includes the other stuff, but it doesn't include the master tabs and the tab strip, which makes it easier to link. If you have if you have the $20 plan, which is the creator plan, it's going to take you longer to link up you can do it, but it's just going to take you longer because you're going to have to do one by one each page. If you have the Pro plan, which is the $40 a month, that one, you have the tabs is already, like, if you link the cover page and you put it on master tabs, it's going to link that on all of the pages. Say if you have 100 pages, it's going to link all 100 pages. But if you have the creator plan, which is the $20 a month plan, that one is you're going to have to link it individually on each page, one by one, individually. So, yeah. Now, there's different plans, right, that includes this. For the Color Studio, there's 2 options, right? If you want this, you don't have to get this. You don't have to use this feature. If you don't want to make a coloring book with someone's photo, you don't have to do that. You don't have to use this feature, right? If you don't want one of your pages to have a photo that was you don't need this feature. You don't have to use this feature, okay? So it's completely optional. Now, if you do want to use this feature, there's 2 options though. You can either get it already added within your monthly plan if you already have the publishing studio. If you already have the publishing studio, that helps you to actually finalize your coloring books, your digital coloring books, as well as your digital planners, as well as upscale your images so you can sell it for print or so you can sell it for digital. If you already have that, then you're going to already get some of these included per your plan, depending on which one you get. But if you don't have that and you don't have the monthly plan, you can still get access to this. You just will have to purchase credits, right, to get it. So let me show you that on the site really quick before I show you this example, just to give y'all an idea. So give me 1 second here. Let me pull up another page here. Just for those of you that are interested in this, just want to show y'all this. So as y'all know, the publishing studio released, I think like 2 days ago, right? So we already have people, it already selected the most popular because it released like, I believe 2 or 3 days ago, something like that. So this is the publishing studio, right? This is where you would go to upscale all of your images before you put it for print or for digital, your digital products, right? This is where you would go to do that. This is also where you would go to finalize and link up your digital planner, right? And this is also where you would go to actually publish your digital coloring book as well. So this is where you would go. So all of this will already be included if you're already paying this monthly. But if you're not, we have different plans. So this is the monthly plan. So we have a free plan. This is for someone that is not trying to make a business and not trying to sell anything. You get one hyperlink digital planner and it's watermarked, and you have to link everything manually, obviously, because it's a free plan, and you get 5 upscales a month. Now, this one is the creator plan. You get 5 hyperlink PDFs a month. So you get to create 5 digital hyperlink PDFs, whether that's a planner or a coloring book, right? You get manual drawing, so you have to draw out the links manually. It's no like automatic. It doesn't automatically. If you put it on the cover page and you want all of your tabs to be the same across all pages, you will have to link it up manually, one by one. So it doesn't include the auto or the master tabs where you link it and then it goes to all of the pages. So if you put a master tab, it goes to every single page on that page. It doesn't do that for this plan, but the next plan does. This includes 200 upscales, right? And it's up to 4x. See, this one is 2x. This is not good for print or digital. You need to upscale at least 4x, right? So you get 10 photo coloring pages as well. So you get 10 custom photo coloring pages for this plan. So that means you're able to create 10 interior pages of, if you wanted a custom coloring book that had 10 pages of someone else or your loved ones or you and your loved ones, you can do that with this plan. And it doesn't include any watermarks. Then we have this plan, which is pretty much the most popular one right now. This one has a limited hyperlink PDF, so you're able to create a limited digital planners, right? A limited coloring books, all of that. And you get the master tabs and the quick tab strip option, which allows you to link your digital planners very quickly. Like if you have 100 pages and you have tabs on the side, it's after you just link that front page, the cover page, it literally links all of the pages, like all 100. Now, there's going to be some options where you don't need a master tab. Only use master tabs and tab strips for stuff that repeats consistently on every page, which would be the tabs. Because if you know when you're creating a digital planner, these tabs is literally on every page. So this is what that allows you to do. It allows you, if I was to label or link all of these pages right on the cover page, it allows me to be able to link just the cover page, and it's going to link all my pages with these side tabs that is going to repeat everywhere. So that is how that's why this one is the most popular, and I also recommend this one. And it's not even the highest one, and I recommend that plan. Okay, and then we have the agency one, which most people won't really need. It's 5,000 upscales a month, up to 8x, 200 photo coloring pages. It's the fastest queue, so it upscales the fastest, right? It upscales the fastest. And you get a limited, obviously the same thing, just like this one, you get a limited digital planners and coloring books. and it has the master tabs, quick tab option. But most people would choose this one. Some people would choose this one as well. So it just depends on what you're trying to do. If I was you, I would choose this one because it has the master tabs and quick tabs. And if you're about creating stuff quicker, then I would choose this one because it's going to allow you to create it quicker. But if you're just trying to just use it and you don't care about manually linking it out and it's going to take you longer to do it, then you can just go with this one. Now, if you're just trying to play around and you're not taking this serious and you're not trying to make a business out of it and you don't need 4x upscale, you can use this one. But if you're trying to actually do this to make a business, then I wouldn't recommend this one because it's not giving you the 4x upscale, what you actually need to make it good quality for digital and for print. Okay. Hey, Michaela, I think it is. Hey, Michaela. So if you're trying to get my color studio, which we're going over today, I'm just telling y'all about the plans here. If you're trying to get my color studio, how are you going to get access? Yes, that's right. Okay. If you're trying to get my color studio, how you're going to get access is you're going to click right here on my face. You're going to click it again. Once it pops up, it's going to show my face again. And also, guys, before I get into how you're going to get it, I got to let y'all know we have a sale for Father's Day. I forgot to let y'all know. We have a sale for Father's Day where it's literally 20% off for Father's Day, right? So we have a sale going on today for Father's Day, right? So it's 20% off everything that's on the stand is 20% off, right? So you're going to use code DAD. Use code DAD, okay? So how you're going to get that is you're going to click my face. You're going to click it again, right? And today we're going over the color studio. Well, this live. Later on live today, because I go live multiple times a day, we will be going over the planner studio. But in this live, we're going over the color studio. So if you click, I'm sorry, I skipped a step here. If you click my face and you click it again, you're going to click right here, okay? You're going to click right here. This is how you're going to get access to your free niche finder. So if you're just a beginner, right? You're just a beginner, you're just starting at this, or if you have multiple businesses and you just can't seem to find your niche, right? This is going to help you to find your niche. This is something that I trained, right? And I'm going to continue to train it and it's going to continue to get better, right? Where it allows you to choose your niche. It helps you to choose your niche. Not only that, after it selects your niche, it gives you 10 free digital product ideas with a 30-day action plan on how you're going to execute. Okay, so this is how you're going to get access to your free niche finder right here. If you want to get access to that, you fill out this information, click this, and it's going to take you there. Okay. Then we have our cover studio, which I'm not going over in this live. This is going to be the next live today, where it pretty much creates digital covers like this. Like in the series, we're working on this business cover that I'm creating for this business digital planner that I'm creating for myself to use for myself and my business. So this is what we created in the Altiair cover studio, right? This cover was created from the tabs, the coils, everything was created in the Altiair cover studio. So that is how you're going to get access to that. Again, you can get 20% off for Father's Day today. Then we have the planner studio, which actually creates the planner pages right here. The planner studio, right? So the planner studio, as you can see, it created this page. It created this page. It created this page. All of these pages, right, was created with the planner studio. This is a custom page. As you can see, it's a blank. And so you can add your own thing. It was created this page, created this page. As you can see, all of this, the bill tracker, all of this was created with the planner studio, okay? And we did all this together on live. All right, so this is the planner studio, right? Then you can get that as a bundle. Oh, that's not the bundle. This is the bundle. This is the bundle with the cover studio and the planner studio together. Oh, welcome in Asma. We just got Asma. Welcome in, love. She got access to her free niche finder. Let's go. Okay, so this is the bundle, right? This is the bundle. This is how you're going to get access to the actual bundle with the cover studio and the planner studio together, okay? And then to answer your question, love, this is the Color Studio. And it's, if you use the code DAD, you can get it for 20% off. Just put that in once you're checking out. Put the code DAD. You can get any of this for 20% off. Any of this. And you can also use Klarna and get it for $0 down today. $0 down today. And then after 30 days, it will be 21. The lowest one that they have is, I think, 2168 or something like that. Let me pull it up. Where's it at? Yep, 2168. 2168. So as you can see, thank you for the follows. As you can see here, $0 due today. Lowest one that they have, 2168. So it's up to you if you want an installment or if you want to get it outright. It's totally up to you. I have people that get it outright, and I have people that get it as an installment. Is it also affiliate? Yes, love. Christian, I also have an affiliate program that you can use. So if you want to, after you purchase it, if you want to resell it on live or wherever you want to sell it at, if you pretty much go through the process, you'll get an affiliate link, right? You can let me know as well, and I also sent out an email that's talking about it, but you should get an affiliate link to your email, right? You're going to set up your affiliate account with Stan. Then for my studios, I give a 30% commission you get a 30% commission for the studios. For when I do my mentorship, which I haven't released it yet, once I do my mentorship, if you purchase the mentorship, you'll get a 40% commission for the mentorship. But for all of my studios that I created, you get a 30% commission. This is a product that I created myself. Okay. But I did offer affiliate for those of you that want to do affiliate. If you want to do affiliate. So if you purchase any of my studios, if you want to resell it, you can get a 30% commission, right? So depending on whichever one you have, you can do the math and you can get a 30% commission. So if you sell the bundle, you're going to get a 30% commission off of that. If you sell the Color Studio, you'll get a 30% commission off of that, etc., etc., etc. So yes, love. So it just depends on what you want to do. And then you didn't even have to create the product. The product is done. You didn't even have to create it. I do all of the updates. I do all of the back end. You just literally promote it, and then you're able to sell it. If you're just going to use it on your lives, that's going to promote it by itself, because people is going to be interested. They're going to be like, ooh, how do you do that? What do you do? Like, they're going to be interested. So yeah, definitely. Okay, so I believe that's everybody's questions now. So let's continue. So these are the plans, right? So let me go to right here. As you see, start your plan. So let's click here so it can take us to the other ones. Now, this is for the Color Studio by itself. So if you don't have any of the plans, this is how you're going to buy credits by itself. If you just want to create coloring pages, but you don't have the monthly plan, you just have the one-time studio, you don't want the monthly plan, you don't want to create the final digital products, you don't want to hyperlink your planners, you don't want to create the digital coloring books, you don't want to do none of that stuff, right? This is how you're going to do it without the monthly. You can just get credits, right? So this is $10 for 25 photo pages for the coloring book, and this is $35 for 75 coloring pages of the coloring book. So you have multiple options there. It depends on you for the Color Studio. Okay, so that is the option. So let's get back to it, shall we? Okay, so who wants to see me do a coloring book page off of a photo? It's going to just be, it's not going to be super I can't say the word. It's not going to be super detailed because it's a coloring book, right? So it's just going to be like a line art of the person, right? Because it's a coloring book. It's not going to be like a sketch where it's like shading and all of that. It's a coloring book, so you have to have it black and white and just lines so that they can color it in, right? So that is the point. But who wants to see me do it? Put a 1 in the chat if you want to see me create a coloring book page from one of my photos. Put a 1 in the chat if you're interested. If y'all not interested, I won't show it. If y'all not interested. Dr. Sam says 1. Christian says 1. Okay, so we do have some people that actually wants to see it done. Okay, so I will do it since we have some people that wants to see it. Asma says 1. All right, so what you're going to do, if you have the Color Studio, right? After you get the Color Studio, what you're going to do is you're going to click right here where it says use my photo for this book. You're going to click this, right? And then it's going to pop this section up, right? It's going to pop this section up. These are some that I already did when I was testing it out. So what you're going to do is you're going to upload a photo first, right? So we're going to click here. These are my other photos that we created with the cover studio. Let me go to some, because I really don't have much photos up here. I literally just added these photos on this computer just for this example, because I don't really have all my photos on this computer. I mostly keep my photos on my phone. So yeah. Let me see, which one am I gonna do? I think I'm gonna do this one since I already did these. Or do I want to do, let me see. Or do I want to do the other one again? I might do two on live, we'll see. Hold on, y'all, I'm trying to find which one do I want to do here. Let's see. All right. I had to go down a lot. I think I'm going to do this one right here. I'm going to do this of me, even though that came from a video, but we're going to do that. Okay, now you can write style notes here. So if you want to keep this facial expression, but you want her to do something else, or whoever the photo is, you can write that in here. So let me see, what do I want to do? I'm going to make her holding the American flag. Because for the 4th of July, so make her hold the American, I'm gonna capitalize it. Well, I guess it ain't gonna do the thing, so I'll just capitalize it myself. Make her hold the American flag. Oops, flag. I can't really think of nothing else right now, so I'm gonna just go with that, okay? Now you can choose if you want to apply it to both the cover and the interior. I think that's gonna be 1 credit per each one. Or you can apply the photo to the cover and the interior pages, or you can just apply the photo to the interior pages. Which one y'all want me to do? Cover only, interior only, or both cover and interior? If it was me, I would do interior, but that's just me. But I mean, it can be whatever one y'all want it to be. Both? Okay, both. Okay, we're gonna do both. Again, y'all, this is a new update, so if y'all see any bugs or anything, let me know, because this is a new feature that we just released literally like yesterday, I believe it was. And I didn't even really talk about it. So I didn't even talk about it when we released it. This is my first time actually talking about it. So yeah, so I don't think nobody probably has tested this feature out, because this is my first time actually talking about it. So yeah, these are some of the other ones that I created from photos, but I just was testing it out when I actually released it. So what you're going to click right here is going to click convert photo to line art. So you're going to click that, and it's going to convert this photo to line art. So just lines with like a coloring page, just lines with white space so that it can fill out. So it's not going to have major details because it's a coloring page, right? It's a coloring page. So this is what we got, right? And this is my picture right here. This is my picture. And this is what we got. And I told it that I wanted me to be holding an American flag. So as you can see, I'm holding an American flag. And then this is my shirt. As you can see, just same shirt that I have in the photo, as you can see here. So yeah, guys, so this would be the line art, right? So the second step is you can describe the scene of the person. So where are they at? Where are they? Are they at the fair? Like, what are they doing? Right? So I already said I wanted to hold a magic wand. So I'm going to just say where I'm at. You can also leave this blank if you would like, but I'm going to say where I'm at. So I'm going to say I'm at the fair. I'm going to say she's at the fair. She is at the fair. I'm tapping the screen for you, lady. Let's get those likes up, guys. Thank you so much, Steffi. I appreciate you, love. Thank you so much. Guys, yes, let's help Steffi out in the chat. We don't want her just doing all the work now. We don't want her doing all the work. You got to help my girlie out now. Don't leave her hanging. Don't leave her hanging. Help my girlie out. Thank you for the rose, love. Let's tap the screen and share the live out, y'all. Please tap the screen and share the live out. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. Okay, so I'm going to put she. I understand it get like that sometimes. Sometimes you be in the vibe, you be watching, and you just be forgetting to tap the screen. I get it. It's okay. So I just could give y'all a friendly reminder. Okay, so she is at the fair with, I don't even know how to spell Ferris wheel. I'm not even going to hold you. I want to put with the Ferris wheel in the back, but she is at the fair with the Ferris, okay. BFERRIS. Okay, thank y'all. Wait, it says wrong. Hold on. It's saying it's wrong, but it's not telling me what's right. I'm about to just leave it like it is. Hopefully they know what I mean, okay? Hopefully they know what I mean. FERRIS. That looks right to me. I don't know, y'all. Ferris, or maybe I had to capitalize it. That's probably why. Yeah, because it went away when I capitalized it, so I had to capitalize it. Okay, Ferris wheel in the background. All right. Now, as you can see, generate as cover, that is 1 credit. Generate as interior page, that is 1 credit. So if you do both, it's going to be 2 credits. So let's click it right here. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. I don't think I'm on the admin account. I think that's why, because I'm not on the, or am I on the admin account? Yeah, I think I am on the admin account. Never mind, I am on the admin account. Oh, wait, it did it. Okay, so this is 1 here. Okay, this is this. Now, if you want this to turn to color, you can take it, because this is just for the detail, the outline detail, right? It's not really for the color. So if you wanted to add color to this, I'm going to show you. Hold on, y'all. They're making me do homework. Hold on, y'all. Okay, so as y'all can see, it has the Ferris wheel in the background. It has the fair. She's at the fair, which is me. This is me and my coloring book page of me, as you can see, right? So what you're going to do if you want it to have color, because the way I designed this is just to give you the actual coloring book type of page style. So what you're going to do, you're going to click back here to go back. You can download this, obviously, but I'm going to click back. Oops. Hold on, y'all. I went all the way back. I went all the way back. Hold on. Okay, here we go. So that is it. So what you're going to do, let me go back actually, because I forgot to download it. I clicked download, but I don't think I actually saved it. No, I didn't save it. So let me actually click that. Thank you for the gift, love. So I'm going to click download, and now I'm going to right click, and I'm going to click save image as, and I'm going to save it to my downloads. And then what you're going to do is you're going to come to chat. Hey, welcome in, love. then what you're going to do is come to chat. You're going to take that image that you just got from the Altiair color studio, not cover. I got two of them that sound alike. I always be getting them mixed up sometimes. So what you're going to do is you're going to click create image. You're going to come up here. You're going to upload that image that you just got from the Altiair color studio. And you're going to tell chat to use this coloring design, keep the same style, and create it in a coloring book cover that has color. For selling a coloring book, I would say use Amazon. This is what I would say. And if you're selling a paperback coloring book, if you're selling a digital coloring book, I would recommend to use something like Stan Store or Shopify. I don't really recommend Etsy because Etsy is so competitive for a beginner, right? It's super competitive for a beginner, and there's always going to be people right beside you when they're thinking about actually purchasing. So it's going to be like they have options right there. And if you have your own place that you sell stuff at, it will just be your products, right? So that is why I don't recommend that for beginners, right? So I'm going to tell chat this. Y'all, I'm using a new browser. I usually use Edge. So it's asking me to verify the mic thing. Hey chat, so I have this coloring page of myself. I want you to keep all of the details the same, right? Just change this into an actual coloring book front cover, right? So just change this into an actual coloring book front cover, right? Include colors and make it vibrant. And add a title for the coloring book. Name the book 2026 coloring book. Now, guys, I wouldn't name it 2026 coloring book. I'm just doing this to show y'all an example. This is just an example of the custom coloring book pages, right? So this is the only reason why I'm showing y'all this, because this is an example. I'm not actually going to use this as a coloring book. I'm just showing y'all how y'all would take it and use it as a coloring book. Now, you could just use this as an interior page if you would like. You could just use this as an interior page if you would like. This coloring page, you could just use it as an interior page if you would like. As you can see, she has the flag that I said from the beginning, and she has this. Now, I could have just left it not having a flag, and she could have just had the Ferris wheel in the background. But I wanted to give it the 4th of July type of vibes, type of theme. So, as you can see, it has everything that I said, right? Right, and then let me show y'all the photo here. Give me 1 second. I think I have it in my downloads. Let me check here. Right here. As y'all can see, this is the photo right here. So, yeah. And then this is the coloring page right here. So, we got the coloring page from the Altiair Color Studio, right? And now we're just bringing color into it. I might add an option where it actually brings color directly from the Color Studio. I just have to figure out how I want to do that. But once I see how I want to do that, then I can let y'all know, okay? So I'm going to get out of this. I'm going to go back to All Studios, and I'm going to go back to the Color Studio here. And chat just finished with our color. So it added color to our image that we got from the Altiair Color Studio. So let me show y'all really quick, because it just sent me a notification to my phone. And I said for it to say 2026 coloring book. And just like that, of course you would give more detail and everything for your coloring book, but I just did this for the example, just to show y'all. And just like that, it was able to do it, and it literally gave me the same color. It changed my headband to this color, because I didn't give it specifics. This is just what it did by itself, right? You can be super specific if you want. I'm just showing y'all how this works. So yeah, so that was that. Now I said keep the same style. I could have said change it to chibi style, change it to this if I wanted to, but I didn't. I just kept it the same just so y'all can get the idea, right, of it. So it came from that to that with color. That is how you can get it with color. And you can make it your own by different styles and stuff. It's a lot, but this is just a new feature. So I'm just showing you what you can do. And then the interior pages is the same, right? The interior pages is the same way that you did the other pages. As you can see, this is the actual photo. This was the first photo we did. This is the second one, right? This is another one that I did from another photo of me. Then I made me teach a class on this one. So yeah, so that is the actual custom one, right? But we're gonna exit out of this for this. I just wanted to show y'all that new feature, and we're gonna do it without that feature, okay? Because I want to show y'all that you can do it without that. That is just for the people that want custom coloring book pages and all of that. Some of y'all might not even want that. It's just something that I did for people that want that. Because I feel like I would love that as a gift. Like if someone gave me a custom coloring book, especially with my family on it, especially for times like Father's Day, that would be great. Like that would be something super cool that I would love. So, and then, or with my kids, like that would be great. So I just wanted to include the option for y'all in case y'all wanted to use it. If not, you don't have to. It's totally up to y'all. So let's start from the beginning now. Since I did that, let's start from the beginning. So what you're going to do is you're going to click complete product bundle and you're going to choose your interior pages. If you want to do a full coloring book, you're going to do 40 pages. If you want, or full print coloring book, you're going to do 40 or more pages. If you want to do a digital coloring book, you're going to do 30 or more coloring pages. So for this live, we're not going to be doing 30 and 40 pages. I'm going to do 2 pages just for this example. And for the actual like size, you can choose any size for digital that you would like. But I'm going to do GoodNotes portrait. Because I love to use all my digital products on GoodNotes. So I'm going to do GoodNotes portrait. I'm going to leave this unchecked for the custom personal coloring book. I'm going to leave this unchecked for this example because we're doing it without that. I just wanted to show y'all that if y'all were interested. Okay. Now, for the coloring page, I don't even know what type of coloring page I'm going to do here. I just thought, let me see. What do I want to do? You can also add custom styles here. What vibes am I going for this one? What kind of coloring page do y'all want to do? We have different ones here like Black Girl. We have Bold and Easy, Cozy Coloring, Cute Nails, Kawaii, Chibi, Anime, Pixar, Fashion Doll, Manga, Food, Doodle, Fruit, Floral, Faith-Based, Bible Verse, Minimal Line Art, Detailed Adult Coloring Book, Simple Kids Coloring Book, Cute Animals, etc., etc. I kind of want to do a numbers coloring book for like kids. I'm going to do numbers. Let's do numbers because I didn't see anything in the chat. So let's do numbers. So I'm going to do, hold on. Okay, we're going to do numbers. And then, for the numbers one, I'm going to keep Bold and Easy on. And I'm going to do Simple Kids Coloring. I'm going to keep all of those. I'm going to turn all of those on. Okay. Thank you for the likes, y'all. Y'all slacking. Y'all leaving me hanging now. Y'all was tapping the screen. What happened? Y'all got to tap the screen. Y'all got to tap and watch. Tap and watch. Tap and watch. Let's help Skies out. Thank you, Skies, for the taps, love. I appreciate it. Let's help Skies out in the chat. Okay, let me see. Let me see. Okay, so thank you, Megan. Thank y'all for tapping the screen. Thank you, love. Yeah, I appreciate you so much, guys. Thank you so much. And I appreciate you as well, Megan, for tapping the screen. I appreciate y'all. Okay, let me see. We're gonna take off black girl coloring pages and we're going to do for the niche, what type of style, like art do I want? I think I want like a chibi kawaii, or do I want anime? I'm gonna do kawaii anime. Thank you for the follow, love. Thank y'all for the follows. Can y'all tap the screen and share the live out, please? Tap the screen and share the live out. Let's get to 30K likes. Okay, so I'm gonna do anime kawaii and then let me see. Thank you, Chrissy. Let me see. I think that's gonna be it for the niche and the style. I mean the niche and the theme. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it. I'm gonna leave that. Now for the character builder. So I'm going to build this for a numbers book, right? I'm going to build this for a numbers book for kids. How many characters do y'all want to have? Now, we can have multiple, but I'm not going to do too many characters on this live because, again, I don't want this live to be super, super, super long, right? We already been up here for an hour and 12 minutes, so I don't want it to be super, super long. So how many characters do y'all want? I'm going to say you can do a custom number here if you would like, but I'm going to say between 1 and 2. Do y'all want to see 1 character or do y'all want to see 2 characters done? Which one for this book? Which one y'all want? 1 or 2 characters? Put a 1 in the chat if you want 1 character. Put a 2 in the chat if you want 2 characters. Sky says 2. Megan says 2. Asma says 2. Joe Creation says 2. Okay, so y'all want to see 2. All right. And Chrissy says 2. Okay. Excuse me. So let's do 2. For the character type, I'm going to do... what are we going to do for the characters? Since it's going to be 2 characters and it's going to be a numbers one, are we going to do 2 females? Are we going to do mother and child, father and child? What are we going to do? I think I'm going to do mother and child. Okay. Sisters. I was thinking maybe like just kids or sisters or something, because I was going to have them holding up like the numbers, like holding up the numbers or something. So, because it's supposed to be like to teach kids about numbers. Sisters. Okay, so we're going to do female then, because we're going to do sisters. Or you can click right here. You can click custom character as well. And then you can add a custom character right here, right? So, I'm going to do custom character, and I'm going to do sisters. Okay, so we added a custom character. We have 2 characters. And for the age range, I kind of want these to be a younger, because it's like a kid's book, and so I wanted to appeal to kids. So I'll probably do either toddler or child. Hopefully TT doesn't get me, but we're gonna see. Hopefully I don't get flagged. We're gonna see. I'm gonna do toddler. Now for the character style, for character 1, now you can name the characters if you would like. Like right here under sisters, you can put sisters, you can put Aaliyah, and then say her name and say what she is. It's like a female or male or whatever. And then you can put the other character name and put their name. You can do all of that under custom character. I just kept it simple because we're doing actually, let me change, because sisters, obviously that's 2 girls. But yeah, that's the reason why I did that. So I'm going to show y'all because I want to do that. I'm going to put female. Obviously, it should already know what sisters is, but we're going to put female sisters. All right, we're going to click add. Okay, and so that is how you can do that, or you can just put the name for each one, etc., etc., etc. So for character 1, we could have did friends as well, so we could have did 2 different races, but it's okay. We already did sisters, so we're going to keep them the same race. So for character 1 style, I want them to both have the same type of style for the character style. So I'm going to do, let me see, do I want to do kawaii or do I want to do, do I want to do anime? Or do I want to do chibi? I'm going to do kawaii kid. I think I'm going to just do kawaii kid. And then for character 1 ethnicity, what ethnicity should we choose, y'all? What ethnicity should we choose? Put it in the chat. What ethnicity should we choose? If not, I'll just choose. If y'all don't see nothing in the chat, I'll just choose. African American, okay. All right. African American. I don't know why it blocked your comment, love, but it blocked some of your comments, so I'm gonna approve it. Blocked your comment, love, but it blocked some of your comments, so I'm gonna approve it. Hello? Hey y'all, can y'all hear me? I'm sorry. I had to make sure the phone was ended on my mom's side. Can y'all hear me? I had to tell her I was on live. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me, so we can continue with this training, so I can make sure y'all can hear me. So y'all can't hear me? I don't see no 1s. Sky's liking the live. Okay, Joe Creation says 1. Okay. All right. Thank y'all. We can hear you now. Okay, thank you. All right, so let me see. For the hairstyle, for character 1, I'm gonna give her some passion twists. Or should I do boho knotless braids? I'm gonna do boho knotless braids for the character 1. Why not? Boho knotless braids. For the eye color, I'm going to give her brown eyes. For the pose, now guys, the posing is very important in the scenes, okay? So if you're creating a coloring book, as y'all know, I'm only doing 2. I'm only doing 2 interior pages, right? Thank you for your daily heart me. I'm only doing 2 interior pages, right? So if I scroll up here, I chose 2. Now, if you're going to do a print book, I'll recommend at least 40. And if you're going to do a digital, I recommend 30. So that means you need at least 30 poses if you're going to do 30 pages. You're going to need at least 40 poses if you're going to do 40 pages. Same thing with your scenes. I mean, you don't have to have 40 scenes or 40 poses. You can have just 1 scene if you want. They can be in 1 area, but they need to have, if you want them to have more than 1 pose, you need to put that for each page. If not, they're going to be doing the same pose. So you need to be specific when it comes to that. So you might have to add some custom poses, right? You might have to add some custom poses here. You can select from what we have here right? You can scroll down here. We have a list of them right here. But if you don't want all of these, you can also ask chat. If you don't have any ideas for poses, you can go to chat and you can say, hey chat, give me 40, whatever, however many interior pages you have. Let's just say you have 40. You can say, hey chat, give me 40 pose ideas for this style coloring book, and then just explain to chat the vibes of the coloring book that you have. Say that it's for kids. It's like, for this example, we're creating a coloring book for kids that teaches them numbers, right? Or that has numbers in it, right? So you would just tell that to chat, and then chat is going to give you 40 or however many poses you ask for. Then you can use some of those and upload it here, or you can use some of the ones that we already have. Okay, so for this example, we're only doing 2 interior pages because I don't have the time to do 40 coloring book pages on live. That's going to take way too much time. So I'm going to choose poses. I'm going to pretty much put them holding a number. So for character 1, I'm going to do the same poses also for the character 2. Now, you could do different poses. You can have character 1 holding a 1, and you can have character 2 holding a 2 if you wanted to. But I'm going to just have them doing the same poses just to keep it simple and just to give y'all examples and show y'all this, right? So I'm going to put character, or actually, I don't need to put character because I'm already on character 1. I'm going to just put pose holding the number 1, right? Holding the number 1. Add. And if I scroll down here, as you can see, it has been added. Then I'm going to do another pose because we have 2 pages. I'm going to do another pose. Holding the number 2. Add. So now we have 2 poses. We have 2 interior pages and we have 2 poses. Okay, so now that's going to match up. It's not going to just keep giving us the same pose over and over and over and over again. Okay, all right. Now, for expressions for character 1, I want character 1 to be playful. I want her to be laughing. Okay, and then for character 1, these are toddlers that we're creating, so I want them to make sure they have on a t-shirt here. So we're going to do t-shirt. Let me see. I want them to have, I'm going to do jeans. And for the shoes, I'm going to do sneakers. Keeping it simple, keeping it simple. For the hair, not hair, the nails, these are toddlers, so I'm going to leave it, the nails blank for the nails. Let me see if there's anything else in here that I want to add. I'm going to do crayons. And for the other character, I'm going to do color pencils. So I'm going to do crayons for this one as a prop. And then you can add any notes here for the character 1. So any notes that you want to add for character 1, any details that might have been left out. Good morning, love. Welcome in, Tyra. Anything that might have been left out. Thank you for the repost. Thank you for the shares, love. I appreciate you so much. Y'all, can y'all help Tyra out and tap the screen and share the live out, please? Tap the screen and share the live out. Let's get to 30K likes. We can do it. Before I get off live, let's get to 30K likes. Okay, so, all right, so we have here the actual notes where you can put in your extras if you would like here. So you can put that in there. I'm going to leave it blank. Okay. I appreciate every last one of y'all that's tapping the screen. I see y'all and I appreciate y'all wholeheartedly. I thank y'all so much. Okay. So now for character 2, this is character 2. So for the character style for character 2, I'm going to do Black Girl Magic. I'm going to do, I want her to also have a kawaii style vibe. And then that's gonna be it for the character style. For the ethnicity, I'm gonna do African American again, so since they're sisters. And for the hairstyle for character 2, I'm going to give her... Should I give her half up braids, or let me see. I want to give her boho locks, even though it's supposed to be a toddler, but we're just gonna roll with it. For the eye color, I'm gonna give her brown eyes. And then for the poses, I'm gonna add a custom pose, and I'm gonna do the same poses that I did for character 1. Thank you, Steffi. I appreciate it, love. I appreciate y'all so much. I really do. Okay, so let me see. We're gonna say for character 2, we're gonna give her the same pose. So we're gonna say holding the number 1, or should we make them hold a different number? Since the first character is holding 1 and 2, should we make her hold 3 and 4? I appreciate y'all so much, y'all. I really do. I appreciate y'all. And I see you, Steffi, in the chat liking the live. I appreciate you, love. Can we help Steffi out by liking the live, y'all? Let's like the live and share this live out. Let's get this out to more people so they can see this and they can literally shorten their time on when they're creating their coloring books. Like, this is literally going to help them to shorten their time when creating coloring books. Now, if I wasn't on live, I would already be done with this. I'm on live, so I'm literally trying to explain it to y'all and teach it to y'all. But once you understand the tools, you literally can do this like super quickly, way quickly than it would take for you to create the actual coloring page from scratch, design it yourself. Like, it's going to, like, that would take... The way that we was doing it before, it's going to take way longer than it would take to do it now in 2026. Okay. All right. So I'm going to do other numbers. So character 1 is holding 1 and 2. I'm going to make character 2 hold 3 and 4. So holding the number 3. And then that's going to be one of the poses. And then the other character is going to hold... the same character is going to hold the number, holding the number 4. Okay. And we're going to add it. All right. So for character 2, I want them to be confident. I want them to have a bright smile. I want them to be playful as well. And yeah, I think that's it for character 2. And then for the outfit for character 2, I'm going to do... I'm going to do baby tee. I'm going to do leggings. Quick questions. Are all of your products affiliate? Yes, love. Right now, at this time, all of my products you can get affiliate for. So I have my studios, which includes my Altiair cover studio, my Altiair planner studio, and my Altiair color studio, or the bundle, right? So the bundle is the cover studio and the planner studio together. So you can get 30% commission affiliate for that. So if you purchase the software from me, and it's going to send you a link for you to get the affiliate, and it should send you a link so you can create an account for the affiliate, and then it's going to give you that affiliate link. You would just post that on your store, right? And then that would be your link, or that would be the link that you give people to sell it. And then you will automatically, Stan will automatically give you your 30% for that. And then it will give me the remainder automatically. Now, for my mentorship, which I haven't released yet, that will be 40%. So the people that will resell my mentorship would be 40%. They would get a 40% commission, but I haven't released that yet. So the only affiliates that I have is the 30% affiliates. So if you're interested in being an affiliate, you should get that when you order it. You should get that, and it should tell you that you have the link to be the affiliate. If it doesn't and you really want to be an affiliate, just DM me on TikTok, and I can manually add you in to be an affiliate, and that'll give you that link that way. So yes, love. Yes, it can be used on beacons or stand. Yeah, I'm on stand right now, but it can be used, it definitely can be used on stand because I'm using stand, but it also can be used on beacons. If you're trying to use it on beacons, you're going to have to message me, right? You're going to have to message me it, and I'm going to have to add you manually. If you're trying to use it on beacons, I'm going to have to add you manually, but you can use it on beacons. Yes. Yes, I'm using stand right now, so you can definitely use it on stand for sure. Because I'm using stand. You can use it on any platform, but if you're using it on stand, you can just go directly to the link that it sends you once you purchase the product. But if you're trying to use it on any other platform like Beacons or PayHip or whatever the case may be, then just message me, and then I can send you the direct affiliate. I'll have to add you in manually. So I'm going to need your email so that it can email it to you, the link, and then you're going to use that link and you're going to put that on your, whatever you use. So Beacons or whatever you use. And that is how you're going to be able to do that. So yes, love, you can do it that way as well. Okay, so we're going to give the second character leggings, and I'm going to give the shoes I'm going to give her sandals. Or should I do slides? I'm going to do slides. And then for the prop for them, I think I gave the other one crayons. So you're welcome. I'm going to give this one color pencils. Did I pass it? Or should I give them ice cream? Ice cream would be a good one. Ice cream would be a good one. Love, it automatically does it. So I set the software up so it automatically does it. So I'll show you that in just a second. Let me choose these props. I'm going to give her, I gave the other one crayons, so I'm going to give this one markers or color pencils or something. So what you're going to do, I'm not going to change it because if I do, it's going to take it away, but I'll show you at the top. So if you scroll all the way up to the top here and it says character count, if you click 1, it's going to give you just 1 character. If you click 2, it's going to give you the details for 2 characters, right? So it's automatically going to populate. So as you can see here, I say character 1. And then if I scroll, right? Scroll. Then it says character 2. And that's because I selected those, right? So that is how it's going to do it, love. If you're following along with me. Yes. So after you choose 2, it's going to come up. Yeah, after you choose 2. If you just leave it on 1, it's only going to show 1 character. If you choose 2, it's going to show 2. Or if you choose 3, it's going to show 3, and on and so forth. Okay. Now, this is the extra notes that you want to add in for character 2. If you would like to add that, you can add that there. This is the extra character details for all of the characters. So if you wanted to add something for all of the characters here, you can add that here. I'm going to leave that blank. Okay. Now for the cover builder, this is where we're going to start actually building out our cover and designing our cover. So this is what we're going to do here. So since we're doing a numbers book, I'm going to just put in a basic title, but I'm going to ask chat to give me an actual title because I don't be thinking of good coloring book name titles. So I'm going to just put the numbers coloring book, but I'm going to let chat come up with the actual coloring book. So I'm going to just put this here for the time being, and I'm going to ask chat to give me an actual coloring book title. So the numbers coloring book. Hold on, y'all. Let me see something here. Okay. And then for the subtitle, I'm going to leave that blank, right? I'm going to leave that blank, okay? If chat gives us a subtitle, I might come back and add one for our coloring book if chat gives us a subtitle, but for now, I'm going to leave that blank. For the author or brand name, I'm going to leave that blank as well. Now we're doing the cover options. So since we are creating a digital coloring book in this example, and we're not creating a paperback, I'm only going to do front cover only, and I'm going to do digital cover. Now, if you wanted to do a paperback print coloring book, you would do front cover only, back cover only, and then this is going to give you individual, front and back individual. So if you only select this, it's going to give you front and back individual. Let me show you an example. So, right, when we selected front and back individual, this was for our animal coloring book. This is front and back individual. So as you can see, the front page is individual. I can move it and do what I want with the front page. And this is the back page. The back page is individual. So that if you select that, it's going to give you front and back only like this. Now, if you select KDP wrap cover, it's going to give you this. Let me show you. Hopefully TikTok don't mess with me for this, but let me show you. I'm going to show you this really quickly because I got to make sure. So this is the wrap. As you can see, it's a full one photo thing. This is the wrap. You can use this for print, right? Okay. You can use that for print. So that is what that is. So if you want to do print, you can do front cover, back cover only, or you can do front cover, back cover, and KDP wrap if you want the full wrap. So if you don't want to put it together, you just want the full wrap, you can do that. So you have options, okay? Since we're not going into print, I'm not going to go over that in this example. But if you follow me, you can catch me on my other lives where I actually go into print. So in this example, we're just doing a digital coloring book. So I just need front cover only and digital cover for the front cover. Now we go into the actual front cover background, right? So what is the background that we want for our coloring book, right? What is the background that we want for our coloring book? So what background color for the front and the back cover? So I like to let my front cover and back cover background match. I don't know about y'all. Y'all can do whatever y'all want, but that is what I like to do. So you can come over here. You can click the slider. If you know a hex code, you can put it in here. You can do what you would like. So this is going to be a numbers coloring book. I want to do I want to do purple or do I want to do pink as the background color? I think I'm going to do purple since I'm already on purple. So I'm going to do purple. I'm going to click over here. I'm going to copy that hex code because I want the front cover and the back cover background to match. So I'm going to paste that here. So now it changes so it matches. Now for the actual cover background style, you can choose whatever background style you would like here for the cover background style. But for me, I like to do solid color a lot. You can do gradient, you can do watercolor, you can do whatever you want for your coloring book background. But I love to just choose solid color most of the times. And right here, let me go to you. So let me go to the actual one. Hold on. So for instance, this one, I chose white and I chose solid color as the background. And as you can see, the little background part is white and this is solid color. It's not like no designs. So this is what I like for my coloring books. Now, sometimes I choose other stuff. It just totally depends. And like for this one, I chose pink as the background color, as you can see. So it just really depends on what you really want, okay? So that is that. Now, for the front cover description and the back cover. So since we are only doing a digital coloring book in this example, we're going to disregard the back cover description because we're not going to need the back cover description because we are creating a digital coloring book in this example. Now, if you was creating a print coloring book, you would do the front cover and the back cover description, and you can do them the exact same, right? So for the front cover, there's multiple ways on how you can get your front cover description. You can use inspiration from pins. If you don't know what I mean by pins, somebody put what I mean by pins in the chat. TT been messing with me, so I'm trying to do this in certain ways, so I have to use codes. So you can use pins. Yes, right there, what Megan said, okay? So you can use pins to get inspiration, right? You can use pins to get inspiration for your coloring book, for your front cover and your back cover. You also can use Zon as well. You also can use Zon to get inspiration as well. So those are two that you can use to get inspiration, right? Okay, and then you can also describe what you want. So if you say if you have a very unique type of style coloring book idea that you want and you can't find inspiration, or you know there's not going to be any inspiration around that, you can literally describe. So I don't recommend putting your description in here. I recommend describing what you want to chat. Use the little dictation button right here, right? Use this little dictation button right here and describe what you actually want to chat, right? And then tell chat to give you a front cover description. That is what I recommend. And that is exactly how I got this right here. Because this one I didn't use inspiration for. I literally created it because I described exactly what I wanted from the front cover and the back cover. And this is how I got this. Because obviously there wasn't no type of inspiration for this that I could find. So I literally described exactly what I wanted, and that is how I got that, and that is how I got my interior pages, right? I said I wanted her laying down in the flower garden, and I got that, right? And this is another one that I got as well for that coloring book that we did on live. Okay, so for this front cover, this is a numbers book. So we're going to check pins to see if we can find any inspiration. If I don't see nothing that I don't like, I'm going to just tell it what I want from scratch. If I do see something I like, I might actually use it. And I might actually take some elements from the inspiration. Tell chat what elements I want to take from the inspiration, what I don't want to take, and tell chat to give me a detailed description. So that is pretty much what we're going to do. Okay, so let's go to pins. So let me pull up pins. All right. Okay, so I'm going to type in numbers. Sorry, y'all can't see. Numbers coloring book cover. Let's see if I can find something that I like. Okay, I like this. This is nice. This is cute. This is not the type of vibe that I'm going for numbers though. But this is nice. I like this. I like this. I like this. So it's a lot of ones that I actually like, right? There's a lot that I like. So you can pull from multiple examples. So say you like something for this one. Say you like this one. You like let's say you like the font of this one, but you like the animal on this one, or you like you can pull from different things, right? You can pull from different things. So you can upload multiple inspiration images and pull from different ones. So let me see which one do I like the best. I really like this one, the vibrancy of this one, but I like the style of this one. Let me see. Let's click on this one. I think I'm going to use this one and the other one for my inspiration. You can use just one for the inspiration. If it's one that you absolutely love, you can use just one for the inspiration. So I'm going to use this one. So I'm going to screenshot it. I'm going to come back to chat. I'm going to make sure I'm in the new chat. I'm going to paste it. Right? So while that's pasting, I'm going to come back to pins and I'm going to go back. And then I'm going to grab inspiration from the next one. So I do like the way this font is for this one. I like the font for this one as well, but I like the font for this one. So I'm going to use the font and the vibrancy as my pull out element for this one. So I'm going to screenshot. Right, I'm going to screenshot, and as you can see, it has screenshotted it, right? Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back to chat. I'm going to paste that also. So now we have our image. So now you want to make sure you know what you want to pull from each one. So from this one, I like the text and I like the vibrancy from image 2. From image 1, I love the style of image 1. But I love the vibrancy and the font of image 2. So I want to add those together, and I want to get my front cover description. So that is what I'm going to tell chat. I'm going to describe it to chat. Hey chat, so I'm working on my front cover description for the front cover of my coloring book, right? And I love these two reference images. They are completely gorgeous. Now, I am creating a coloring book with two African American characters, right? Two African American characters, and these characters, it's going to be for kids where it's going to teach them numbers. So I want my characters on the front cover of the of the coloring book. I want my characters on the front cover of the coloring book. And I would love the style of image 1 with the font and the vibrancy of image 2, right? But instead of image 1 having animals, I would like to have my actual character on the front cover. Can you give me a detailed description of this? Let me see here. Okay, so my character 1 is African American, right? It's African American. It's within the Kawaii style. Kawaii style is African American. They have boho knotless braids. They have brown eyes. They're holding well, no, that's the pose. I don't need that. They have on a t-shirt with jeans and sneakers. Okay. And then I have character 2 who is also African American. They're sisters, right? They're also in the kawaii style, black girl magic type of vibe. Who is African American, that has boho locks, brown eyes. And the outfit that they have on is a baby t-shirt with leggings and slides. Also, I need you to give me a book title for my coloring book. Give me a book title and a subtitle for my coloring book as well. Y'all, it stopped, so I don't know if it got all of my character details. But if it didn't, that's fine. I can still send it without the character details. I just was being extra, you know what I'm saying? I was just being extra, but it looks like it stopped. It froze. So, I'm not sure. Hold on, y'all. Do you mean, am I going to record this live? Is that what you mean, love? So I'm going to click the check button. I don't know what chat is doing. Okay, finally. I don't think it got everything, y'all, but we going to see. Oh, yeah, it did get it. It got it. It got it. Okay, so we're going to send this so we can get our description. The TT already records it by itself. I just have to download it and upload it to there. So if we get to 30K likes, I will go ahead and upload this to YT. So if we get to 30K likes, I'll upload this to YT and I'll show y'all how to get access to it. So if we get to 30K likes. All right, so let me see here. Okay, so as you can see, chat is telling me what it would do, right? You can read this, see if you like it. If you don't, you can go back and forth with chat until you get a description that you actually like. Working on it. Okay, thank you, Steffi. Thank you, Sky, as well. I'll see you in the chat. Everybody that wants access to the live recording of this training, y'all get to 30. Let's get to 30K likes, and then I will show y'all how to get access to it. Okay, so what you're going to do now is you're going to see where it says front cover description. You're going to copy that. Now, this is the title that one of the titles that chat gave us for our coloring book. So my numbers tracing book, or numbers tracing and coloring book. Even though I'm not really trying to do a tracing numbers, but we can. So I'm going to just go with one of these titles just to show y'all an example, right? So I want coloring book in my title, so I'm going to go with, or let's learn numbers. I'm going to go with this one, let's learn numbers. I like that one, let's learn numbers. So I'm going to come back to the Altiair Color Studio. I'm going to scroll back up to the top where it says add the book title. I'm going to erase the one that I have here. I'm going to paste this, right? I'm going to paste that. I don't think chat gave us a subtitle. So yeah, it didn't give us a subtitle. No, it didn't give us a subtitle. Okay, we don't really need a subtitle anyway. So that is that. So now from the title that I chose, because I wanted chat to help me with a title, I'm going to click start from here, and I'm going to copy all of the rest of this for my front cover description. Okay, I'm going to copy all of that, right? I'm going to copy it. And then I'm going to, we're almost to the go, y'all. So y'all must want this live recording. Y'all help my girl Sky tap the screen. Help my girl Sky and Steph tap the screen and share this live out. Okay, so I'm going to paste the front cover description here. I'm going to paste it. And I'm going to leave the back cover blank because we're creating a digital coloring book. So I'm going to leave that part blank. I'm going to scroll down. All right, so for the color palette, I love to use auto match the vibe, or auto match, and it's just going to auto match based off of our selections, and it's going to choose a color, like it's going to already select a color palette for us. Now we have multiple color palettes that you can choose from here, right? So you can choose from any of these color palettes that you would like. I am going to choose auto match though, because that is what I do for all of my coloring books. So I'm going to choose auto match, right? Yes, I said if we get to 30K likes, I will post the recording of this video on YT. So if we get to 30K likes, but it looks like we already got to 30K likes, so I will be posting the recording to this. So let me show y'all how you're going to get access to the live recording of this video, of this live. If you're interested, give me some time. It will probably be posted today or latest tomorrow. So what you're going to do, because I also still have to post part 4 from yesterday, and then I have to post part 5, which is going to be this one. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to click my face right here. You're going to click it again. Once it pops up, then it's going to take you to my profile. It's going to take you to my profile. You're going to click right here. Then you're going to click right here to get access to the live recordings. Now, we also have a software that we created called the Altiair Altiair Niche Finder, but it's free, right? It's free. So what you're going to do is you're going to, if you want access to the free niche finder, which is pretty much going to help if you're a beginner or if you just can't choose a niche, it's going to help you to pick a niche, right? It's going to help you to pick a niche, and then it's going to give you 10 free digital product ideas. So it's going to give you 10 digital product ideas, and it's going to give you a 30-day action plan, a 30-day action plan on how you're going to execute. Okay. So if you want access to that, it's free. You can go ahead and sign up here. All right. So that is how you're going to get access to that. We already had a lot of people join that today. Then if you want my live recordings, you're going to click here. It's going to take you to my YT. You're going to subscribe and turn on post notifications so you can be notified every time I post a live. As you can see, I posted part 1 of the digital planner series, part 2, part 3, and I will be posting part 4. And then if y'all want this live for the coloring books, since we got to 30K likes, I will be posting this one as well. So it won't be part of the digital planner series. It's just going to be the coloring book by itself. So I will be posting this live as well. So that is how you're going to get access to that. While I'm already there, if you want to get access to the color studio, which we're going over today, you can go ahead and the color studio is down here. So this is the color studio, right? We have a 20% discount for Father's Day today that you can use off, or you can use Klarna and get it for $0 down today, right? $0 down today. And then you can, and then the lowest one, as you can see right here, $0 due today. And the lowest one that they have is $21.68 a month if you want installment. So it's up to you. You can get it outright or you can use the installment. It's totally up to you. Okay, so that is that. So that is all of that. So let's continue. Okay, so for the color palette, I'm going to do auto match, right? I'm going to do auto match. And for the custom palette, I'm going to leave this blank because I'm not trying to add a custom palette or I'm not trying to apply these colors. Right now I'm doing auto match, so I'm going to leave that blank. All right, so now we're getting to the interior pages, right? The interior pages. So how do we want our interior pages? So I want this to be for kids, so I'm going to do bold, thick lines. For detail level, I'm going to do simple for kids. And for the background, I'm going to keep it pure white background for this coloring book. Now, for the interior page scenes, so this is the scenes that we want our characters to be in. So where do we want our characters? So I want them to be in a classroom. So I'm going to say classroom. Right? And you can add multiple scenes if you would like. So you can have different scenes in your coloring book. But for this example, I just want them to be in the classroom. So I'm going to just add classroom. And we also have pre-selected ones here, pre-selected scenes that you can choose from. But if you don't like any of these scenes, you can always add your own. That's how we added the classroom. Okay. Now, this is optional scene notes, so you can put in any extra scene ideas. Like if you wanted a specific thing, you wanted them to be sitting in front of their cubby, you wanted it to be kindergarten, whatever you want to do, you can put it here. Okay, but I'm going to leave this blank. This is a negative prompt. You're like, Hinata, what is a negative prompt? A negative prompt is something that you absolutely do not want. You absolutely do not want in your prompt. You don't want it in your output, right? So this is a negative prompt. These are the pre-selected ones that we include here. So I'm going to leave this exactly how we leave it, but you can add any extras if you would like, okay? So I'm going to scroll down. Now, this is the mock-up. Y'all said y'all wanted to see a mock-up, so we're going to do a mock-up. So for this example, I'm going to do, since we're doing a digital coloring book, I always use the iPad coloring mock-up for the digital planners, digital coloring books, but it's up to you. You can test all of these mock-up ideas and see which one you like better. But for a digital product, I want to show it in a digital format. So I use the iPad coloring mock-up if I'm doing a digital coloring book. Okay. And we're almost done, guys. So for the mock-up description, you can put any extra mock-up descriptions that you would like here, right? So I don't want to add any extras. So I'm going to leave that blank. I'm going to click generate prompt. As you can see, it has generated. So now I'm going to scroll up to the top. And as you can see, this is my front cover prompt. So we're going to do that first. So I'm going to copy the front cover prompt first. Then I'm going to come to chat. In the same chat that we was asking about our front cover description, I'm going to paste that, right? Then I'm going to, after I paste the prompt that I got from the Altiair Color Studio, I'm going to come over here. I'm going to click create image and I'm going to send it. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all the code for the 20% off. If y'all want to get access to the 20% off code for the Color Studio, or any studio for that matter, it is code DAD. Use code DAD today to get 20% off for Father's Day. So it's code DAD. That is the code. I forgot all about that. I'm sorry, y'all. Because after this, I will be getting off here soon. So while that is working on that, while it's working on our cover, we're going to come back to the Altiair Color Studio. We're going to come back to the Altiair Color Studio, and we're going to scroll down. Hold on. I'm scrolling with the wrong one. We're going to scroll down. And then we're going to, as you can see, it has back cover, but we're not going to need the back cover, right? We're not going to need the back cover, so we're not going to select the back cover, right? We're not going to select. Let me see something really quick here. Hold on, guys. All right, and chat just finished with our thing here. Yeah, that's why, because I forgot to turn back cover off. That's why it gave us the back cover. But if you click here and you turn it off, before you generate the prompt, it's not going to give you a back cover. So I chose back cover because I forgot to turn it off. Because in the last example, we turned it off when I was showing y'all how to do the actual custom coloring pages with your face, with your actual faces. But when we did it this time, I forgot to turn that off. So that is why it shows back cover. Because I was like, why is it showing back cover? It shouldn't be showing it. But that was my fault. I forgot to turn it off. Okay, so we're going to skip back cover because we're not doing a back cover because we're doing this for, but this is what it would look like if you was doing front and back cover. But we're doing this for digital. So we're going to skip that. And we're going to copy our interior page overview, and don't send it yet. Are y'all ready to see what we got from the Altiair Planner Studio for our coloring book page? Put a 1 in the chat if you're ready to see it. So you're going to copy your overview. Do not send it yet, right? You're going to click create image because you want to copy your overview and you want to copy your overview and you want to copy your page 1, your interior page 1 together. Okay, y'all want to see it? Okay, let me get interior page 1 because we got to copy our overview and our interior page 1 and I'll show y'all it. Okay, so let me put that back. Okay, so this is interior page 1. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to add it with the same overview. So the overview and the interior page 1 is together. So we're going to put that together. As you can see, I just pasted it. So this is interior page 1. This is the overview at the top. So you can see we have this long prompt here, right, that we have. Okay, so let me show y'all this before I send it. So this is what we got from the Altiair the Altiair Color Studio. So this is the front cover that we got from the Altiair Color Studio. This is exactly what it looks like. Super cute, super cute, super cute. So I'm definitely going to download this so that I can show y'all how to upscale all of that. So I'm going to download this. Right, so I'm going to download it. So I downloaded it. Okay, I have downloaded it right here. I'm also going to add this to my drive. Let me see here. Let me add that to my drive. File upload. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, so that was the coloring book. So let me go back here to the Color Studio. So actually, no, we got to go back here. So we already copied our prompt for the overview. As you can see, this was the overview. If I scroll down, within that same prompt, we copied our interior prompt. So let me space this out a little bit. So that is the interior. So now we clicked image and I'm going to send it and it's going to create our page 1. Oh, I forgot to do create image. So I'm going to have to copy that again. So let me actually copy that prompt. I must have forgot to hit create image. So I'm going to copy that prompt again. I'm going to paste that prompt with the overview and the page 1, right? The overview and then the page 1. I'm going to then click create image with the prompt. So we have our prompt, we have our image. Good morning, Michaela. Welcome in, love. And then we're going to send it. We're going to send it, and this is going to create our interior page 1, okay? Interior page 1. So then we're going to come back to the color studio, and we're going to scroll down. Scroll here. We're going to copy our interior page 2. I'm going to scroll down. The last one we got to copy is the mock-up, okay? So I'm going to copy the interior page 2. You can leave that one by itself. You don't have to copy the overview with that one. We're going to click create image. We're not going to send it yet because it's working on our page 1, right? So it just finished our page 1. So as you can see, this is our page 1. So we have character 1 holding the number. We have number 1. We have character 2 holding the number 2. And then we have this right here. Or it might be this. No, I think, yeah, that's 2 different ones. Okay. And as you can see, there have the crayons here, the markers, the numbers, right? So that is that. So I'm going to download that, and I'm going to save it to my Google Drive. Let me see here. Okay. All right. And now if we come back, we're going to paste our interior page 2 that we got from the Altiair Color Studio. We're going to paste that and send that off. So I just sent that. So this is going to be our interior page 2. And then we're going to come back and we're going to copy our mockup prompt. So you would do this for all of your interior pages. So we're going to copy our mockup prompt, right? We're going to paste our mockup prompt. And we're going to click create image. And we're not going to send it. We're going to wait till that finishes. Right? We're going to wait till that finish. So the next step is actually finalizing our coloring book. Right? So you're going to use this for finalizing your coloring book. You're going to use it for finalizing your digital planners. You're going to use it for finalizing all of that, right? So you're going to have to use the publishing studio for that, right? Which is the monthly plan. That is the publishing studio. So that is how we're going to finalize all of this. So for 10 pages, we have to prompt chat 10 times. Yes, that is correct. That is correct. Yep. That is correct. It's way simpler than what we had to do before, though. We had to literally create this stuff from scratch, or we had to pay someone to do it for us. So now it's more affordable, as well as it takes less time than it would have took for waiting on someone to create it. So here's our page 2. As you can see, here is our page 2, right? Super cute, right? So I'm going to download this one, and I am going to save it to my drive. All right, so that is that. And then we're going to send off the mock-up one. And that is the last step for this. And then I'm going to show you how to finalize it. Now, obviously, I don't have a full coloring book that I created because that would take too long. And I already been up here probably about 2 hours. Yeah, I already been up here for 2 hours now. So that would take too long to do on live. But I'm showing y'all pretty much the steps so that y'all can do it. Okay, so all of the studios is a one-time, except for the publishing studio, which is a monthly plan, right? To actually finalize everything, that is a monthly one, but the other ones is a one-time. So that is what we're going to use to actually finalize this coloring book. Okay. And I'm going to go over the plans one more time for the publishing studio for those of you that are ready for to finalize your actual coloring books, to your digital coloring books, to finalize your actual digital planners, or to finalize, or to upscale, because the publishing studio also includes upscaling. You have to upscale if you're trying to do it for print or paperback. You have to upscale your images, or it's not going to be of quality, and it's going to be very pixelated. Okay. So you definitely want to upscale. So I'm going to go over that one more time before I get off. So this is the mock-up, guys. This is the mock-up that we got. As you can see, this is the mock-up, right? Super cute, super cute. So I'm going to download this. I'm going to upload it to my drive. Okay. Upload. All right, so that is that. So I uploaded it to my drive, I believe, everything. Okay, so that is that. So now let me tell y'all how to actually finalize this, right? So let me go back to Studios. I'm going to go to the home page really quickly here. Okay. So again, y'all, for everything except for the publishing studio, because that is something monthly. So for all of the studios, that's one time, which is the color studio, the cover studio, as well as the planner studio, has a 20% discount for Father's Day. So it's a 20% sale. Use code DAD, right, at checkout. So this is going to be the step that you're going to take when finalizing your planners, your coloring books. It's going to be the step that you take before you finalize it, because you have to actually upscale. So all of this is included in the publishing studio, right? Which is separate. This publishing studio is monthly. All of the other studios will be one time. So the publishing studio is monthly though. So now this is the publishing studio. As you can see here, if I click right here and I click start your plan, it's going to show you the plan options, right, to start your plan. Okay, so if you come here, it's going to show you the plan options to actually start your plan. Now we have a free plan, which is pretty much for just those that's just testing it out, or for those of that's not trying to actually sell products, right? This is just personal use. They're not trying to sell products. It only allows you to create one hyperlinked digital planner. It's all manual, so you have to link it one by one by one. It doesn't have the option where it does automatic for all of the pages. It only adds 5 upscales per month, and that might be decreasing. I'm not sure yet. And then it doesn't include any photo pages. So that's the free plan. Then we have the creator plan, right? The creator plan is $20 a month and includes 5 hyperlink PDFs, and you can do your coloring books as well. It includes manual linking as well, so you have to link it one by one. It doesn't have the option where you can just link. So for the tabs, for example, for those of you that just came in, so when you have a digital planner and you have tabs on each page, right, you would have to link this one by one by one by one on every single page, right? But if you have master tabs, or if you have the master tab strip, it can link these in literally seconds or minutes, right, on one page, and then it will link it all the way. If you had 200 pages, you just link that one cover page for these tabs on the sides, and it will link these tabs on the sides to all 200 pages, like that, just from linking one page. That is the power of the master tabs and the master tabs and the master tab strips. But that is not included on the $20 plan, the $20 a month plan. That is included on the $40 and the $99. Now, most people get this one, obviously, because it's cheaper, as well as they don't need this one, because this one includes 5,000 upscales. Some people do not need all that, right? So what we see and most people get is this one, right? But it's up to you which one you want to get. Now, this one, back on this one, because I didn't finish. This one includes 200 upscales a month, right, at 4x, which is what you actually need for print and digital. It includes 2 photo coloring pages. So the custom coloring pages that we showed you earlier in the live, where you're able to put in your photo of yourself or your loved one, and it gives you an actual coloring page for that photo, for that person in that photo. That includes 10 of those a month. So in this plan, you get 10 of those. There's no watermarks, and you can batch upload on this one. Now, on the Pro plan, you get unlimited hyperlink PDFs. You get master tabs, which is pretty much what I was just telling you about, the master tabs plus the quick tab strip, which allows you Once we get into the digital planner and we do the final product for the series that I'm creating, my digital planner for my business planner, y'all will see me use this in action. You will actually see me use this in action. You'll be like, oh yeah, I definitely need that. So what this allows you to do is pretty much what I just said, where as you can see, these are the same on every page. So why should you take time to link this up one by one on each page? That's going to take forever, especially if you have a digital planner that has like 200 pages. That's going to take forever, right? So what the master tabs does and what the master tab strip does, it allows you to do this, link this up on one page, and it applies it to all of the pages. Now, you wouldn't use master tabs for every single link. You will only use that for pages that repeats the same thing, which would be stuff like tabs. This is going to be repeated on the same page when it comes to digital planners. So you would use that for that. Now, what the master tab strip does, instead of linking this as a master tab and then you link this one page and it applies to all of the pages, right? What the master tab does, it gives you a list of options. You link it that one time, it applies the whole strip. You just make sure you resize it, make sure everything fits, and then it applies it to all of the pages, just like that. Okay, so that is the difference between the two. You get both of those with this plan. Okay, and then you get 1,000 upscales a month, right? And you can upscale up to 8x, which you don't even need up to 8x, but you can. You need at least 4x. And this one has 4x. All of these has 4x except for the free one. Okay. Now, then it gives you 50 photo coloring pages. So you get up to 50 custom coloring page, up to 50 custom coloring pages that you can upload somebody's photo or your photo and it will create a coloring page for them. Okay. Then you get priority queue and you get commercial use for license. So you can use it commercially, right? To sell and everything like that, right? So then for the agency, which most people is not going to need this plan, you get unlimited, just like with this one, you get unlimited digital planners, unlimited coloring books, unlimited whatever, right? So, and then you get the master tabs option and all of that as the same as this one, right? But this one, you get 5,000 upscales a month, up to 8x, and you get 200 photo coloring pages. You get bulk processing, and this is the fastest queue processing when upscaling. So this one upscales the fastest, right? But you can upscale bulk on all of these right here, but this one just upscales the fastest, okay? So that is that. So this is the plans for the Altiair Publishing Studio, and this is what we're about to get into right now, just so I can give you an example of how you're going to finalize your digital coloring book, right? Your digital coloring book. We're not going to get into the actual linking in this live, so I'm going to just get into the actual coloring book. So, I mean, how you're going to finalize it. So I'm going to sign in because right now I'm not signed in on this one. So I'm going to sign in and show y'all that really quickly. So the coloring book is simple. The coloring book is really simple. Now the digital planner, I have to show it to y'all. Y'all might have to learn it a little bit, but once you get used to it, then it's easy as well, right? It's easy as well. So let me go ahead and show y'all that really quickly, and then I'm going to be hopping off here. If y'all have any questions, let me know. Okay, let me know, and then I will be hopping off here. All right. So we're going to open the publishing studio, which is now released to the public. So you should be able to see this on your back end. If you don't see it, let me know. Okay. So as you can see, I'm here. So the first step before anything that is included in the publishing studio is upscaling. You have to upscale. It doesn't matter if it's digital. It doesn't matter if it's print. You have to upscale your images, guys. This is very important. So we're going to come here. I'm going to go to 4X. Again, if y'all notice any bugs or anything, let me know because I just released this like, I believe 2 or 3 days ago. So it hasn't been released long. The publishing studio was closed, but now it's released. Okay, so if y'all notice anything, just let me know. we have this enhanced feature here, which increases the saturation, the sharpness, all of this. Some people like it, some people don't. If you don't like it, turn it off. If you like it, keep it on. You can just decide what you like, just try it out, see what you like, what you don't like. If you don't like the enhance, turn it off. Just keep it off. It'll still upscale your image, it just won't enhance it. Okay, so we're gonna add our images. So I'm gonna click here, right? I'm not gonna need to upscale the mock-up, but I might just show y'all just so I can copy these easily. So I'm going to click from here. Now you want to upscale your image, your cover. You want to make sure you upscale all of this. So I'm going to click right here. I'm going to drag up. I'm going to upscale the mockup even though you don't really have to. But I'm going to upscale the mockup because the mockup is just what you're going to put on your store to promote it, right? So I'm going to do this. I'm going to click open. As you can see, it's going to bring all of my images in here, right? All of my images. Now, the good thing that I created this for is places like chat, it only upscales once. Places like I love IMG, you only can upscale 2 images at a time. This is why I created this, so that you can upscale multiple images at one time, which will cut back on time. It's already time consuming enough. We don't need to be adding more time, okay? So this is the reason why I created this, exactly how I created it. Okay, so I'm going to click here up the top. I'm going to click upscale. It's going to start processing, as you can see. So it's going to start processing all of my images here. As you can see, it says queued at the bottom. I don't know if you can see it, but it says queued at the bottom. So as you can see, now it's starting to change. This one is upscaled. This one is upscaled. So now we have this one in the queue and we have this one in the queue. So now they're upscaled. All of them have been upscaled, okay? So just like that, we just upscale 4 images. 4, not 2. Like I love IMG that you got to do it 2 times. You got to upscale 2 at a time. No, not 1, but 4 at one time. And you can upscale. You can put as many as you want in here. Okay. Now, if you want to check the before and after of your images, which is how you're going to check the enhance and check the pixels before and after it was upscaled, let's click on one of these. So you're going to click one, right? And as you can see, this is the final product that you're seeing right here. This is the final upscale product as you're seeing right here. But if you click right here under before and after, it's going to give you a slider and it's going to show you what it looks like before and what it looks like after. Now, this is what the enhance feature you're going to see. If you don't like the enhance, you can turn the enhance off when you're upscaling it. Okay, so it's totally up to you. So this is the before, right? Because if you can see at the top here, it says before, right? And if I scroll down, it tells me how many pixels it was before. Right? This is how many pixels it was before, and this is how many pixels it is after. Because once you upscale, it increases, right? Because that's what it's supposed to do. If it's not increasing, then it's not upscaling right. That's why we don't use things like Canva and all of these other places to upscale our images, because it doesn't really give us great quality. Okay? So this is before. If I slide it to this side, as you can see, it says after. So if I slide it over here, this is the after. So as you can see, the saturation increased. This is before. This is the after. So it's up to you which one you like. This is using the enhance feature. It increases the saturation. It increases the sharpness. Some people might not want the enhance feature. Some people want to just keep it exactly as it is. You can do that by turning off. You can do that by turning off the enhance feature. No, love, this is my software. This is not I love IMG. This is my software, because I created something because I got tired of creating. Yeah, I got tired of creating pretty much stuff that took forever to upscale, because I had to do it 1 by 1, or I had to do it 2 by 2 with I love IMG. I didn't have the option to add like as much photos as I wanted. So I literally was trying to figure out how can I create something like this, and this is how I was able to create this. So yes. This is not I love IMG. No, this is actually a software that I created. So again, this is the before. This is the after. So you can choose if you want the enhanced feature on or off. It's up to you. So if I wanted to download these, I'm going to click right here where it says back to all. And it's going to show me all of these, right? And I can click up here Just stepped away for a bit. Oh, no worries, love. You're fine. And I'm going to click right here where it says download all, right? And as you can see, it's downloading up here. So as you can see, it just downloaded right here, right? It just downloaded it. So let me open one of these. And as you can see, this is one of the pictures that has already been upscaled, right? Let me see here. Let me go over here. Okay, this is the cover that has been upscaled and enhanced, right? So this is the final output, right? Thank y'all for the likes. This is the final output. This is the mock-up that was upscaled and enhanced as well. So yes, now that it's upscaled, now the next step is we're going to come back to all tools right here, right? We're going to go to hyperlink PDFs. We're going to click open tool. And we're going to upload our cover. Now you can upload your cover and your interior pages here, or you can come over here and upload your cover and your interior pages. Now, if you want to save your project, you're going to name your project. So I recommend naming it whatever you're naming your coloring book. So I recommend to name it that. So I'm going to just do numbers coloring book for this example. Numbers, hold on y'all. I'm trying to type numbers. Coloring, hold on, coloring book. Okay, so that is that, right? Numbers coloring book. Now, if you wanted to save this project, you would just click right here. I'm not going to click that though right now. You can add your cover here, or you can add your interior pages here. Same thing with this. You can add your cover here. You can add your interior pages here. So I'm going to go ahead and upload the cover that we just created in the Altiair Color Studio. So I'm going to upload the cover. And I'm going to change. Now, for coloring books, it doesn't really matter. But if you're using this software to create digital planners, it definitely matters for you to label your pages. Because when you're linking it, you need to know what page is what page at an eye's glance. So I recommend naming it. Now, for coloring pages, it doesn't really matter. But I'm going to show you just so you can know how to do it. Because you can. This is the same way you do it with the actual digital planners. So you're going to click here to rename it and erase it. Or you can click right here and erase it and rename the cover that way. So I'm going to click here because I just like doing it from here. And I'm going to just name this cover. Okay, so if I was creating a digital planner, I would name this cover, and then I would know at an eye's glance that this is the cover page. Okay, so this is the point of reason why you need to rename, or why you might need to rename stuff. Okay, so now I'm going to click here. I'm going to click interior pages, and I'm going to add my interior pages here. So I'm going to start adding in my interior pages. Let me see. We got that page. So we got this page. We only created 2 interior pages on live just so I can show y'all how to do this. Of course, you would create more than 2, but we're not going to create forever because, you know, I'm on live, so we don't want this to go too long. So as you can see, I have my cover and I have my interior pages. Now, if this was a digital planner, I would name this based off of what the layout is. But since this is just for a coloring book, I'm not going to name it, okay? I'm going to leave it exactly like it is, okay? Exactly like it is, okay? So now, how you would do this, since this coloring book doesn't have tabs where you can link up. Now, you could create a digital coloring book that has tabs if you would like. But this doesn't. So this is how I do my coloring books. I just keep it simple. I don't add tabs. I just add tabs to my digital planners like this. This is how I add my tabs to my digital planners, right? So as you can see, all of this is created for my business digital planner that I'm creating on live. This will be the next live. We will be going into creating this digital planner. So if you want to learn how to create digital planners just like this one, that matches, that are consistent, that looks good just like this one, then make sure you're following me and stay tuned for my next live today. because we will start working on that part of the series, and we will be doing the daily pages because I have decided that I do want to add the daily pages to my one. Okay, so now for the coloring book inside the Altiair Publishing Studio, all you would need to do is add the pages here, right? You can go to preview right here if you want to preview it, or you can just go to export to go ahead and download it and export it. So I'm going to go to preview just so y'all can see it. As you can see, it's going to start saying building in the background. So it's starting to build out our preview. Okay. So that is what it's doing. It's starting to build out our preview. So this is our preview window that is building out here. Okay. So boom, this is the preview, right? Right. So I'm going to exit out of this because I'm not going to Chrome. So this is our coloring book that we had, right? This is our digital page, right? All of this was created in the Altiair Publishing Studio. So that is that, right? So we have our final. We like the way it looks. Everything looks good. So now if you want to export it, you have two options. You can click this little download button right here, or you can save it to your drive. You can print it out, or you can download it right here. Okay, so you have those options. So if I click download, as you can see, it started downloading it here. So if I open this, it pulls it up. Okay, it pulls up my coloring book, right? It pulls it up. So if I scroll down here, this is the coloring book that we just created on live, that we just created together on live. Okay, everything has already been upscaled. Everything looks good. Right? This is the final book. Then I can just upload this to my GoodNotes, and I literally can use this on my actual digital planner. I mean, on my actual iPad, right? So that is that. So I'm going to exit out of this tab right here. So that is how you would finalize your digital coloring books. It's that simple when it comes to the coloring books. We're going to get into how you're going to finalize your planners. Y'all stay tuned for the series. Make sure y'all have y'all post notifications turned on for my lives, because we're going over a series on how we're going to create digital planners like this. We've been creating it together on live. The first live, we created the cover with the Altiair Cover Studio. The second live, we created the side pages. So we created the yearly layout and the monthly layouts. The third live, we created this top pages, which is the custom pages, the social media followers tracker, the vision board, and the index. Then we created the index pages. So this was the yearly calendar that we created with the Planner Studio. All of the pages we created with the Planner Studio, right? So these were all of the pages that we got. This is the monthly. This was the followers one, what we did for social media. This is the custom pages, right? Yes, love, there's a replay that I'm posting. You can click right here, click my face. You can click it again. It's going to bring you to my profile. You click right here. Oops, wrong thing. Hold on, y'all. You click right here. And this is how you're going to get access to my live recordings right here. This is how you're going to get access to your free niche finder, right? It's going to pretty much go over how you can find your niche. It's going to help you to find your niche, right? And then it's going to give you 10 digital products that you can use today and start today. And then it's also going to give you a 30-day action plan, a 30-day action plan. And this is free. So you can get that right here, right? Now, to get the YT videos or the replays for the live recordings, you're going to click here. You're going to subscribe. You're going to subscribe and turn on your post notifications so you can know when I post live, and it will be posted here, right? These are live recordings. All of these are live. So yeah, that is how you're going to get that. These are regular videos that I did, but these are live. Okay. So yeah, that is how you would get access to that. Also, guys, you're welcome, love. Also, guys, if you're interested in creating any of these products like I'm showing you today, this was created with my Altiair Planner Studio, right? All of these pages was created with my Altiair Planner Studio. Also, love, Hadi, I'm also going to be going live again today. So if you are not following me, follow me and turn on your post notifications. I will be going live, and I will be going over the digital planner series. I'm creating a business digital planner for myself. So if you want to tune into that, you can follow me, and that is what we're going to be going live on next. I'm going to do that the next 2 lives that I do. Okay, love. Well, yes, I'm definitely the right person for you to be looking at or watching live, because I have products that's going to help you to create your products for Etsy. Very simple. I created this with my Altiair Planner Studio, right? All of these pages was created with my Planner Studio, right? And then this is the custom pages. That's why it's a blank white page. Then the front cover was also created with my cover studio. So I have a cover studio, which creates the digital planner covers, and I have a planner studio as well, right? So that is that. And then I have a color studio, which creates the coloring pages that we just did today for the digital coloring books. So we just did this one today. This was the cover that we created in the Altiair Color Studio, right? This was the coloring pages for that coloring book that we also created in the Color Studio as well. This is another one that we did, okay? So, yeah. So what are you interested in, love? Are you interested in digital planners, or are you interested in coloring books? Which one are you interested in adding to your ETSY? Also, while I'm waiting on her to respond there, I'm going to tell y'all how y'all going to get access. Again, we have a sale today going on for Father's Day, where you can get it for 20% off any product. You can get it for 20% off other than our publishing studio. That is a monthly reoccurring product, so that one is not 20% off. But the one-time payment products is 20% off. Planners, coloring books, and digital stickers. Okay, I will have stuff for all of that, love. So yeah, definitely stick in with me. I already have planners, I already have coloring books, and I'm also working on one for stickers as well. So you can stick with me, and I'm going to make your job a lot easier. Okay, now back to this. So if you click my face and you click it again, it's going to take you to my profile, right? And you would click right here. Then it's going to open this. If you want to get your free niche finder, you would click here to get your niche, right? It's going to give you your niche. It's going to give you 10 free digital product ideas, and it's going to give you a 30-day action plan. So you can get that here, right? If you want to check out my live recordings, you can come here and get my live recordings, subscribe, and come here. Now, if you want my cover studio, which actually creates the digital covers, this is it. You can get it for 20% off today using code DAD at checkout for Father's Day. If you want to get the Planner Studio, the same thing. This is the Planner Studio by itself, which actually creates the planner pages. You can get this for 20% off today using code DAD. Then this is the bundle. All right. Thank you, Ashley. She just got our niche finder. Congrats to Ashley. Okay. So if you click right here, this is going to give you the bundle, which is the cover studio and the planner studio together. Well, thank you, Ashley. I see you. So this is going to be the cover studio and the planner studio together, right? So that is that. And then this is the color studio, which creates the coloring books that helps you create the coloring book pages as well as the coloring book covers, back covers for print or for digital. Any of my products you can use for print or for digital, for print planners and journals or for digital planners and journals, for print coloring books or for digital coloring books. Okay. And we have a 20% off sale today for Father's Day, right? For all of our products using code DAD, as well as you can use Klarna and get it for $0 down today. $0 down today, right? $0 down today. And then it's a installment plan of, hold on, y'all, let me pull it up. $0 down today for Klarna. And then the lowest one that they have is an installment plan of $21.68. So there's no excuses on why y'all can't get access today if y'all are interested. So do y'all have any questions for me before I hop off? I have already been live for over 2 hours now. So I'm going to take a break and then I'll be back on live later on today. Okay, later on today. So do I have any questions? Any questions? Any questions before I hop off for right now? And then once we go live again, guys, we will be continuing the series, right? So we will be continue the series for the digital planner. So if you missed the series, you can come here and start checking them out. So if you click here right here, I posted part 1 of the series. As you can see, part 1. I posted part 2 and part 3 of the series. I will be posting part 4 of the series as well. And then I'll be doing part 5 when I go live later on today. And when I go live later on today, we have already created the yearly and the monthly pages. We already created these top tabs here. So and we created the index and the pages that will go for the index. So the only thing that we have left to create is the daily pages, because I did decide I want to do the daily. So we only had to create the daily pages from June to December. Once we finish that, then we can finally start linking up our digital planner. We can start linking up our digital planner, and we can then finalize it, test the links, make sure everything is working, and then that is how we're able to do that. Okay, Megan. Thanks, love. Do y'all have any questions before I get off? Any questions? Any questions? Okay, it looks like y'all don't have any questions. Just trying to make sure before I get off. All right, it seems like we don't have no questions here. So I'm going to go ahead and head off the live. Thank you to everyone that supported the live. Thank you for all of the taps, all of the likes, all of the shares. Thank y'all so much for everything. I appreciate y'all so much, more than y'all know. And I will see y'all in the next live that we have today. Bye.